Good morning, good morning, good morning, 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 family. It's Wednesday. Good morning. Hashtag my global family. This is Drea Beta, coyote walking in this world of real life, Isleta Pueblo superhero. Proud to spirit Indigenous war. You know what, family? Male Dre had the holidays, but you know what? He's taking a back seat this week because honestly, I had to get everything together, get my shit together. The first week of the new year, I was having all of these plans, right? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna make a schedule, I'm gonna be successful. Guess what, family? Some of those plans did not make it through, but you know what? Still celebrating all the hard work that I've done in the last 3 days. Today is day 4, family. Day 4 of the new year. How's it going for you, family? How's it going, family? And don't forget, this is my doctoral dissertation research project, family. Yep, making cute videos, making real videos about life. Sometimes they're cute, sometimes they're messy, because life is messy, family. But you know what? We're all human beings on an adventure, the wild one called life. Join me, family. Join me every day as we share our adventures with each other. Yep, yep, yep. I am also a medical marijuana activist, researcher, and revolutionary, family. How does medical marijuana, recreational marijuana, oops, excuse me, family, smoker's cough, right? Oh my gosh. So it's funny. Sorry, family. During COVID, I vape, right? I vape and I smoke. And sometimes you cough because yeah, smokers cough is real. So sometimes I'll cough. But during COVID, it was like, oh my God, I'm sorry, family, I'm not infected. It's just my cough. Has that ever happened to anyone? Do you have any crazy COVID stories with marijuana you'd like to share with me? Drop it in the comments, family. Let's share. I am trying to make my videos, my vlogs, my video diaries of my life a little bit more interactive, family. I have fun. I want you to have fun with me. hmm So this is my collection of data, right? So every day I check in with you all, family. And I talk about my hopes and my dreams and having PTSD. I have PTSD, family. I am a survivor multiple times in my life, including police brutality, unlawful arrest, being faced off with the police twice in my work as an international graduate student during protests. Like, no joke, family. I faced a lot of violence in my life, but how do I keep on going? How do I keep on shining? You are a huge part of that, family. All the love and the support that you always send me, those messages, those DMs, those shares, those likes, those comments, they keep me going, family. Right? My motto is never alone, always with family. And you guys are my family. You are my family. I am on a mission from my ancestors to transform this world, family. And you know what? They send me, my Gammy sends me what she calls her little angels. Shout out to my ancestors. So you can see my Gammy and my uncle on the wall. And there's my Gammy. Every single day, family, she is my shining light and my role model, the first courageous person in my life that didn't put up with anything. She always fought for her children. She fought for opportunities. My Gammy was born in 1924. There was no room for Pueblo women. She fought tooth and nail to make sure her kiddos all went to college. We all pursued education, and as her grandchild, I was still her kiddo. How many of you guys have been raised by your grandparents? They are a huge part of our lives, especially if you're Indigenous family. Our elders, our grandparents, our aunties and uncles, they mean the world to us and they lift us up. And that's how we're going to survive, family. I don't know about this American nuclear family of 4 people or whatever. What is it, 3.5 people? But I'm just saying, shout out, family. Do you embrace collectivist culture? Do you believe that multiple generations within a household to protect, to take care of each other is normal, natural, and humanizing? Give it a shout out, family. Yeah, American society. Excuse me, family. Excuse me. Allergies. Is anyone else getting plagued by allergies? Seriously, does anyone have like a magic thing? I'm on allergy pills, allergy eye drops, allergy nasal spray. Woo, family. And it's weird because I didn't develop them until a couple years ago. I didn't have allergies my whole life until a couple years ago, and I was like, poof, everything makes my nose run. mm. So, family, it is a brand new year. I have launched my live coaching services. Yes, I'm so excited. Do you also walk slightly differently? I walk off the path, family. I am a coyote, a real life Isleta Pueblo superhero. I walk upwards, downwards, sideways, back to back. You can never tell what I'm going to be doing. So, do you also walk your own path, family, and don't quite fit in where you're supposed to, right? They're like, do this, do that. Follow into these lines and become this thing. Well, this coyote doesn't do that. So what am I doing, family? I am going to make my way in this world with my life coaching business. I have kept off and lost 110 pounds since 2017. I was dying at 35, family. I had laser surgery in my eyes. I had hemorrhaging. Blood vessels in the back of my eyes were hemorrhaging. It was no bueno, family. I had kidney damage. I had nerve damage in my feet. I had had relatives who had gone blind. My great grandmother went blind. She had her limbs amputated. Diabetes in my house, in my family, it's deep, goes deep. Anyone else? Do you guys, is diabetes an issue in your family? Drop it in the comments if diabetes is an issue in your family. Because honestly, our indigenous community is getting ravaged. Our siblings in the Black community is also getting ravaged. Communities of color, it was always the weaponization of colonization. We were not used to the foods, right? When your homelands are stolen, and don't forget, family, the United States and all of the Americas and pretty much the whole world was Aboriginal land first. And then colonization happened, and we lost our land. That's why I like being a historian. I always joke, family, I'm the worst historian ever. I have history degrees and Native American studies degrees and all this jazz, but I also have the memory of Dory. But that's okay, family. That's why we have the internet, that's why we have books, and we can look stuff up. But learning about our history is so important. Because if we don't know our history, how are we going to stop repeating the mistakes of the past? Right? We might not have colonization in the form of conquistadors. We might not have people here with muskets. We might not have people being dragged away in loincloths and they're enslaved and chained. But we do have incarceration, family. We do have the school to prison pipeline. As a sociologist, we can literally look at the statistic and tell how many newborn babies are going to end up in prison. And yes, family, I borrowed that for one of my favorite documentaries, The House I Live In, which came out actually in the late 90s now, early 2000s, late 90s. And it was talking about the school to prison pipeline and how in the United States we have to throw away a segment of the population for capitalism to work. We have sweatshops, we have call centers, we have the entire potato industry in the United States run off prison labor. I'm just saying, family, is modernity really that great? Or are we just enslaving people in new and different ways? Drop it in the comments, family. Drop it in the comments. Let's have a discussion. How do we change the world? We talk about hard topics, right? This coyote is all about brutal honesty. We got to make sure that we're looking the truth in the face. How else are we going to make change that's transformative if we don't take a hard look at our actual situations? I love you, family. Let's go ahead and get started. Woo! Shout out to Gracie Bada today, family. I went back to training. I've lost 110 pounds, family, and you don't even understand. I feel like a new person. I am a new person. I was always a wild coyote, but now I'm a wild coyote that trains and fights in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I compete, family. I get slaughtered every time. If you're available on February 11th, DM me, family. I want to take a crowd with me to my tournament. Last time I had 12 people go with me. Shout out to my brother in law, Brad, for bringing my niece and nephew, Gavin and Corinne. Shout out to my brother Todd, my sis Kyla for bringing my nephew. Landon, I love you. Shout out to my parents, my mama bear, my mama tiger, my super dad, and of course the love of my life. All of these amazing people came out to support me, family. I totally got slaughtered by my sisters Eunice and Ray, but that's okay. I am the coyote that runs with wolves. And we have to do scary things, family. We have to be brave. This world is not going to take us down. We are going to keep on thriving because we're never alone. We're always together. What about your victories, family? What were your highlights of 2022? What do you want to celebrate and shout from the mountaintops and be like, I did that? Yeah, I'm a badass. I'm just saying, family, we have to celebrate our victories. We have to remember how amazing we are because you are amazing and you can do things that are extraordinary and blow people's minds because they are always discounting us, family. They always think less of us when they see the color of our skin, when they hear our accents, when they use their prejudices and biases and don't see us as beautiful, wonderful, dignified people worthy of respect and love. All right, family, that was my 2 cents. But I'm asking you, family, drop your comments. What advice do you have for our global family? How are we going to make sure that 2023 is filled with adventures, fun, productivity? What goals do you have, family? This coyote is going to become Dr. Dre by the end of this year. So help me, says Gabby. So let's make those goals together, family. Drop your goals in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable. I'm going to graduate my PhD this year, family. What are you going to work on? All right, let's do this. It is time for our yoga, family. This is the quick one, yoga at our desk. So don't forget, it's also silent, which means that you kind of have to look at the screen a little bit. So let's do this, family. I can't wait. It's our 6 minutes of Zen. Sometimes I miss that family. Back to the middle. This is not fun. I'm sore. I'm so sore. Which means I need more yoga, right? My shoulder's pain right now. And then I'll touch on with the right and How are you feeling, family? How did that go? How did that go? Did you love it? Oh, yeah. This coyote feels a tiny bit more loose, maybe. I am so sore, family. I have been lagging with my yoga. I do my yoga with you guys, but honestly, we were off yoga for what, 3 weeks? I didn't do yoga for 3 weeks, family. And my shoulders and my back my chest, everything knows. I'll be lucky if I can touch my toes later, family. But I do have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training this morning at 11. Shout out to my coach Joffrey, my brother Enrique. I am going to be going to Tramway Academy, family, because that is where my family trains. We are fighting, we're the fighting school, honestly. What do you guys do to keep yourself fit? Do you go to the gym? Do you take a walk? Do you maybe go to the Planet of Fit like this coyote? I love my Black Card membership because it allows me to go to multiple locations. And I can take a friend because if you're like this coyote, I'm an extrovert, family, and I love company. So taking my niece, taking her friends, taking a buddy to go work out with you, especially the love of my life. We try to go to the gym at least twice a week together. Is really important to me. That's my cat, family. Zuzi Poo wants to know where his food is. I better go check. Don't forget, family, I am a life coach. I'm an Ivy League graduate, a published author, a vlogger with over 28,000 followers on 7 social media platforms. I do podcasts, I do research. I am a PhD candidate at the University of New Mexico, family. I've held over 48 leadership roles and brought over $100,000 to my graduate students as chair of the American Education Research Association Graduate Student Council last academic year, family. I'm currently past chair. Whew. I also have a church. So don't forget, family, in addition to working on your mind, body, you got to work on your spirit. I'm on a mission from my ancestors to transform this world. And Gammy was like, not only do you have to be an indigenous fighter, you have to become an academic, you have to become a public figure and a leader of our communities. She said you also have to rewrite religion and figure out how to nourish your soul in a humanizing way that reflects the culture, the lived experiences, the history of our indigenous people, family. So I am honored to be pastor of Coyotes Lodge, House of Spirituality, Critical Race Theory, and Medical Marijuana. Every weekday we have our prayer in which we ask our ancestors for their blessings and guidance. What are you going to be praying for today, family? Let us set an intention for our day. Yesterday, we're asking for their blessings with brand new beginnings in honor of the new year. So what about today, family? What do we need to pray about today? I'll tell you what's been weighing on my mind, family. It is the constant pressure to do more, to be more, to finish faster, right? We live in a cutthroat environment that is really dehumanizing. It wears on our soul, family. It reduces you from a human person with feelings, emotion, goals, love, family, and life to a commodity that is bought and sold. I don't know about you, family, but I do not feel like a commodity. I am a human being trying to make it through this world. So I'm just saying, family, if we all say no more and we start setting new standards, what can't we do with this world? So Gammy today is always about thriving in our communities, and our very special prayer is asking for a courageous spirit. I'll be honest, Gammy. Sometimes it's scary. It's scary to be brave, isn't it? And sometimes you just have to remember that you're amazing, that you are not alone, and that you can do it. So join me, family, in asking our ancestors to bless us with a courageous spirit as we continue to walk forth in our communities, leaders, parents, mothers, youth, elders, every background, shape, size, language, citizenship. My family is international. May we all enjoy many blessings while embracing a courageous heart. Gammy, it's your favorite trickster coyote grandchild. I know. Mail Dre's coming out tomorrow. I promised him, Gammy. Gammy, today our very special prayer is for a courageous spirit because we just had a brand new year. And if anyone's like me, they're looking to the future and being like, oh my God, I have so much to do. Gammy, we need that courage in our hearts so that we continue to thrive. You were my first example of a warrior woman, and you made sure that your children were safe and had opportunities in a world of colonization that did not accept Pueblo people. But you were a fierce warrior, Gammy, and a wonderful role model that continues to inspire generations. Send us your love, send us your blessings to all of our people so we embrace courage in our hearts and we continue to do the right thing even when it's hard. Gammy, COVID is still affecting all of our lives, so allow us to lighten our step. Allow us to let go of what no longer serves us and to go forth to do honor to your name. I love you, Gammy. May you rest in peace. Papa, dear Papa. Now my Papa family. He was the epitome of love and kindness. My Gammy was kind of the scary Gammy, and my Papa was the one you ran to hide. He was always there with the tortilla, some advice. Maybe we're gonna hang outside and just hide from Gammy. Just kidding, Gammy. But he was the one you ran to when you needed a hug, when you needed some safety. So Gammy and Papa, you were two sides of the same coin of loving kindness, and you embraced this coyote and taught me the superpower of family. May you send us those same blessings. Dear Papa, send us those people who are going to lift us up, who are going to love us and encourage us just when we need it. I love you, Papa. May you rest in peace. And to my great-great-grandfather, Pablo Beta, revolutionary and Isleta Pueblo statesman. Dear sir, you're wrangled with presidents. You got 28,000 acres of our land back. You prove that indigenous people have strong voices of advocacy and we could represent our peoples. So send us that blessings because we are still entrenched in those institutions that try to dehumanize us. Allow us to find a path in which we can find safety and security for our peoples. I love you, Papa. Have a good night. And to all of our ancestors, aunties, uncles, gammies, papas, those who have gone before us, send us your blessings as we continue to cause trouble on this earth. And family, this is a reminder that this is Sage, and that I am cleansing my mind, my body, my spirit, and my space. I am letting go of everything that no longer serves us to embrace the new day. Join me, family. Together we can do anything. One more tissue. Real allergies, family. Hashtag allergies suck. Family, we did it. We did it. We did it. Did it. Did it. We did it. Yoga Wednesday, check. I am so happy, family. I'll be honest, I'm so late. I am shooting or was shooting for 7:30 and then I made it 8. Today I actually went live at 8:30. But you know what? Try again. So tomorrow, family, I am gonna try again for 8 o'clock, maybe 7:30 if I'm lucky. But don't forget, don't beat yourself up if you are not 100% perfect. No one is perfect, family. We are human beings, and our flaws and imperfections make us wonderful. They make us unique, and they make us who we are. So don't let anyone tell you differently. If you need a reminder about how amazing you are, you let this coyote know, and I'm going to set them straight. DM me, family. Put comments, shares, and likes. Please follow me on my social media network as I attempt to take over the world through kindness and love and community building for real. Don't forget, family, I have my life coaching services. So if you need your own personal chairperson, email this coyote at needacoyote@gmail.com for more information. I love you. I'm off to go cause trouble somewhere else. Mwah!